Welcome back, AJ Lee!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most show-stopping WWE Women's moments of 2025. And for a list this monumental, we decided to tag in DS Shin from Ring the Bell, your ultimate destination for all things women's wrestling, to help deliver the must-see moments. DS, are you ready to jump into the action?
Oh, I am ready, MsMojo. Thank you for the invite, because I'll be bringing 100% satisfaction for the stream collaboration. Number 10, Tiffany Stratton cashes in.
Tiffany's gonna cash in! Tiffany's gonna cash in! Tiffany's gonna cash in!
We're starting things off with a little Tiffy time, and possibly the most iconic women's cash-ins WWE has ever seen. Yep, early in this year, Tiffany Stratton stopped being Nia Jax's sparkly little minion and cashed in her bedazzled briefcase to beat her ex-mentor and become WWE Women's Champion.
Tiffy time is now! Stratton, prettiest moonsault ever! It's Tiffy time! Stratton's the champion!
The storyline build was perfect, with months of tension, little teases, and Tiffany finally proving she's nobody's sidekick.
Is your winner and the new WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
The moment she hit that ring in the amazing Sabrina Carpenter-inspired gear, you just knew it was her time, Tiffy time. It was a huge win for a rising megastar and a defining milestone in her glow-up era.
Number 9. Lyra Valkyria becomes the inaugural WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion.
And the inaugural WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria!
Talk about kicking off 2025 with a statement. On the January 13th episode of Raw, Lyra Valkyria capped off a weeks-long tournament by defeating Dakota Kai in the finals to become the first ever WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. Their bout delivered a tight, physical contest, with Valkyria showcasing the blend of high-impact offense and sharp ring psychology that's quickly become her hallmark.
Got Dakota where she wants her this time. Gets her up. Into the Nightwing. The cover. There's your brand new Intercontinental Champion.
The moment also signaled WWE's real commitment to elevating its women's mid-card scene with the new title, giving room for fresh rivalries, rising talent, and meaningful programs. And for Lyra, wearing the inaugural title didn't just make history, it cemented her as a major player in the industry.
You're the first ever.
Number 8, IYO SKY wins the Women's World Championship. This is a moment that had us all gagged. Titles almost never change hands right before WrestleMania, so everyone assumed Mommy Rhea Ripley was cruising clean into Vegas with the belt.
IYO SKY under control. Oh, goodness, dropping her right on the back of her neck.
But IYO SKY had other plans. She pulled off one of the most shocking wins of the entire year, defeating Rhea and ending her monster title reign.
IYO SKY top rope, over the moonsault connects. Sky, cover, hooks the leg. IYO SKY is the world champion.
Nobody expected the switch, and nobody predicted the timing, and yet it was the perfect spark to heat up the road to WrestleMania. It also cemented IYO as one of the WWE's most unpredictable players, proving that the genius of the Sky can flip a storyline on its head at any time.
What a shocker!
Number 7. Major Royal Rumble returns. Nothing hits quite like a Royal Rumble shocker, and 2025 came swinging with full-blown nostalgia. While Charlotte Flair's grand comeback and ultimate victory may have stolen headlines, some of the biggest chills came from the other surprise entrances. Alexa Bliss received one of the loudest reactions of the night, instantly proving she hadn't lost a beat. Trish Stratus, meanwhile, brought unmatched veteran star power and fan hysteria to the match, proving once again that her presence can still electrify an arena.
What an ovation for the Hall of Famer!
And the coveted number 30 spot went to WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella, marking another major homecoming. As with Rumbles before, these surprises turn the match into a celebration of women's wrestling, past, present, and future.
Number 6, Trish Stratus returns to challenge Tiffany Stratton. 2025 gave us peak Stratusfaction. It was all thanks to Hall of Famer Trish Stratus' big return, timed perfectly to land in the 25th year since her debut. After showing up in the Royal Rumble, Trish teamed up with Tiffany Stratton at Elimination Chamber to defeat Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. It was Tiffy time and Trishy time, but the real dream match came at Evolution when Trish challenged Tiffany for the WWE Women's Championship.
Baited in there by Trish Stratus, and here we go, Cole! And now she hits the Stratusfaction. Trish for the win, for the championship. Kick out at 2.
With fans already calling Tiffany the next Trish Stratus, they even share the same initials, by the way. This was a full circle fantasy matchup, and well, the match delivered. And even though Trish ultimately lost, it reminded everyone exactly why she's one of the greatest women ever to do it.
Number 5, the rise of Stephanie Vaquer.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in her career, NXT Stephanie Vaquer is here at the Rumble!
Stephanie Vaquer's 2025 saw her climb from rising prospect to full-blown NXT powerhouse. During her dominance at NXT Vengeance Day, she defeated Fallon Henley to win the Women's North American Championship.
Spiral tap! Cover! Validation for Vaquer!
Then, at Roadblock, Vaquer delivered the biggest performance of her career by beating Julia in a historic title-for-title match, walking out as NXT's first ever double champion.
Not once, not twice, SVP for a third time! And Vaquer into the cover to make history at Roadblock.
And through it all, Vaquer backed it up with aggressive confidence, with her standout multi-woman clash at Stand and Deliver keeping the momentum surging.
And again, are we gonna see it?
By the time 2025 wound down, Stephanie Vaquer proved she wasn't just an NXT upstart, she was one of the most undeniable women in the entire division.
Number 4, Naomi cashes in Money in the Bank. Proceed with caution, because this was the year of Naomi. Ever since revealing herself as the one who attacked Jade Cargill, Naomi tore through 2025 like an absolute menace. She gave us one of the most emotional segments ever with Bianca Belair, had a rare women's non-title singles match at WrestleMania, won Money in the Bank, and went to war with Jade in a brutal no-holds-barred match at Evolution.
Can't wipe the smirk off the face of Miss Money in the Bank here. Oh, through the table goes Cargill!
But her most glowing moment, that would be cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase and closing Evolution as the Women's World Champion.
Off the post! Split-legged moonsault! Covered by Naomi! Naomi's the World Champion! Holy cow!
She later retained at SummerSlam, proving she was always that girl. And just when we thought her story couldn't take another wild turn, she shocked us all once more, vacating the title after announcing her pregnancy.
And even if I gotta come back, breastfeeding with my baby in my arm, I'm coming back to pick up where I left off.
Number 3, Evolution 2.
The highest risk superstar of them all! Heel with a crossbody and heel and rear down!
Evolution 2025 wasn't just a returning event. It was a revival with purpose. You see, on July 13th, WWE brought back its all-women's premium live event for the first time since 2018. And the show proved exactly why the division deserved its own stage, again.
And that was blocked well by Bayley, who knows full well the danger. Might be trying to rose plant here. Oh my God, the peripateia!
The night kicked off with a high-energy triple threat for the Women's Intercontinental title and continued with stacked mid-card clashes and specialty bouts that showcase just how deep the roster truly is.
Through the table!
But the real magic came in the main event, delivering a full emotional roller coaster that ended in a surprise Money in the Bank cash-in and a shocking title change.
Off the post! Split-legged moonsault! Covered by Naomi! Naomi's the world champion! Holy cow! Naomi's the world champion!
Evolution's return carried weight, a showcase, a statement, and a test. And in 2025, we say the women passed with flying colors.
Number 2, IYO SKY retains in a 5-star triple threat.
It's a dangerous situation for all three women. IYO somehow landed on her face.
IYO SKY didn't just steal the show at WrestleMania, she flew off with it. Walking into a triple threat with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, most fans assumed she was a third wheel, destined to eat the pin.
And Rhea ducks on the leapfrog and just kicks Bianca out of her boots. IYO SKY with a missile drop kick.
Instead, IYO left as the retaining women's world champion. The entire build positioned her as the awkward one stuck between two dominant powerhouses, so no one really expected her to be the one holding the gold by the end. Plus, IYO's win marked a historic milestone as she became the first Japanese woman to leave WrestleMania with the victory on the greatest stages of them all.
IYO SKY over the moonsault, cover on Belair, Sky wins, IYO SKY wins.
A career-defining performance, a history-making triumph, a match of the year contender, no question.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Blake Monroe's NXT debut. Another blue-chip women's division star proves she's ready to rise.
I have finally arrived!
Charlotte Flair wins the Women's Royal Rumble match. Setting the year's championship picture in motion, Flair proved she's the ultimate big match performer.
Charlotte with a kick. Charlotte Flair is going to WrestleMania.
Rhea Ripley wins gold on Netflix's Raw premiere. Ripley becomes the face of WWE's new era on a massive global stage.
Rhea's not done yet. A second riptide. Third of the match. Cover. Rhea Ripley wins the Women's World title.
Jade Cargill attacks Naomi before the Elimination Chamber match. Jade's return and pre-chamber assault further established her as the division's most dangerous force.
Well. Say hello to some comeuppance. Wait a minute. What the? Wait a minute. Jade Cargill has attacked Naomi.
Jade Cargill wins the WWE Women's Championship. Confirming her as a top-tier powerhouse, the win delivered the era-defining moment fans had been waiting for.
It's her time. There it is. Jaded by Cargill. Cover. Jade Cargill wins the championship.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. AJ Lee returns and attacks Becky Lynch.
Welcome back, AJ Lee.
Few returns hit the industry like a lightning bolt. This was one of them. When AJ Lee walked back into a WWE arena on the September 5th episode of SmackDown, the reaction was explosive. Of course, her return carried extra intrigue given her long, complicated history with the company, shaped in part by her husband CM Punk's own turbulent exit. But with Punk back in the fold, fans held out hope that AJ would join him. Let's just say they weren't disappointed when she stormed a live segment featuring Becky Lynch and turned it into a brutal on-camera assault.
The Trailblazer, the original checkbuster, with a payback to Becky Lynch.
In one night, AJ Lee reshaped Becky's narrative, opened countless creative paths, and proved the past and present can still collide for maximum impact. Which 2025 WWE Women's moment had you cheering the hardest? Smack down your picks in the comments below.